Okay, let's see if we're live. Let's see if it's working. It says I've gone live, but I'm not hearing myself yet, so let me wait till it's confirmed. Yes. No. I'm wearing the wrong headphones, I can't even hear myself, but I think I hear my voice. Yep, there you go. It is working. I double check my audio is working. I always check it anyway, but I didn't. When I live streamed my reaction to the Bahrain Grand Prix, I did a full stream without sound, and I didn't realize. I can't believe it. So I was just laughing it off. I was just like, I can't believe I did that. That's life. Anyway, yeah. So this is. I've spoiled it already. Brilliant. I was meant to start on this screen. You've just seen one of my predictions. So the reason I'm picking both is because I'm on holiday at the end of March and the start of April, so I'll not be able to watch the Australian Grand Prix. I could while I'm on holiday, if I can find the time, but most likely no. The Saudi Arabian one I can watch. I think I can watch that one. But yeah, I'm gonna predict both. Yes, I know Saudi's in 2 weeks and Australia's a further 2 weeks after that. But I thought, hey, let's predict them now and see what we can guess. Probably harder to do in advance, but we shall see. I've got Max winning the next two races as well, so I'll get to that. Here's what I predicted. I correctly predicted Max on pole and winning the race. So yeah, he was. We didn't see much of him in the actual broadcast because obviously he was racing that well. There was no one that was a match for him. So yeah, he looks. I know it's only been one race, but I think he'll win his third championship this year. He's too damn good, and it's crazy that he didn't win at Bahrain before this. But he's finally got to win there, despite winning 15 times last year. He's never won here. That's actually quite crazy. It's because he's won in previous seasons as well, obviously. But yeah, I predicted Science fastest lap. It was Guan Yu Zhou. Didn't get top 10 though, so the point didn't count, but still very impressive for him to get the fastest lap. I predicted Charles Leclerc second. He DNF'd. As a Ferrari fan, that's very sad. But yeah, that's Ferrari, I guess. Predicted Gasly third. I went with something bold, something outrageous. I went for an Alpine on the podium. Little did I know that the Aston Martins would be very good. I didn't realise they'd be that good. I thought they'd be better. I didn't realise they'd be that good. Alonso got podium, which is brilliant. My favourite driver is Vettel, but now he's retired. I'm an Alonso fan now, so he's got so much left in him as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I think he can genuinely win a race this season if it all goes right for him. So yeah, great podium, and he beat the Mercedes, both of them. So I mean that's quite the statement. And he even beat one of the Ferraris. He took on a Ferrari, and he says, "Yes, bye bye." He said that on the radio. I couldn't believe what I just heard. But yeah, brilliant from the Spaniard. I put him eighth though, so wrong prediction clearly. But I got him in the. It's green because I got him in the top 10. I put Lewis fourth. He was fifth. Mercedes seem to be still experimenting. They don't look that fast, if I'm being honest. But I think they'll have a better season this year than last year. But there's still a lot of work to do. They're nowhere near being a contender yet. George Russell, talented driver, put him fifth. He finished seventh. He could have had a better race for sure. Obviously, Carlos Sainz put sixth. He finished fourth. So I thought he'd have a bad race. And he kind of did, to be fair, even still. I put Ocon seventh. Ocon was so funny, man. The guy got a penalty for wrong grid positioning. He went into the pits to serve the penalty. His pit crew messed it up. So he got another penalty for not serving his penalty properly. And then he got another penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I couldn't believe my eyes or my ears when I was hearing and seeing that. It was unbelievable. So he was obviously nowhere near seventh. Credit to Gasly though, even though he's not like this high up, he started last, and to be ninth on his first race for his new team, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, so Norris, I got it wrong. Obviously, McLaren an awful time. Piastri had to DNF, and they pitted Norris like 6 times. I'm just like, at this point, what's the point? Just save your car. It's like work experience at this point. And I put Piastri there as well. So, yeah, Albon did well to get 10th. I can see him getting a few more points this year, especially compared to last year as well. So, yeah, it doesn't let you predict the rest of the grid. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of the top 10, just not in that. I only got 1 exactly correct. I need to get on the form of last year. I think there was one race I got like 5 positions exactly correct. It was kind of crazy. Let's see how we can do this time. You've already seen this, but let me go over it again. This is the same for the next 2 races, by the way. I'm predicting Max to get pole and get his win. I'm going to say he wins his first 3 races. The 4th and 5th race he doesn't win. But we'll predict that when we get to it. I think he'll win the championship, but the first 3 races I think he will win consecutively. And also getting pole. He'll have a great start to the season, I feel. Which is good for him, of course. I put Charles second. If his car doesn't let him down, I think he can get second. And I got a Ferrari double podium. I got them recovering a little bit from the previous race and actually getting decent double points there. Just ahead of Sergio Perez in 4th place. I've got Alonso having another brilliant race. Not quite podium this time, but I got him 5th. I got Lewis 6th. I got Lance 7th. The Aston Martin actually looks pretty good, and Lance, despite having injuries, he drove pretty well. He could have even gotten a higher position if he'd driven a bit better, but aside from that mishap hitting his teammate early in the race, he actually did quite well. So, yeah, it's the most impressed I've been by him since, I guess, his Racing Point. I mean, it's the same team anyway, but, like, I remember there was a race he got 4th in Germany, I think, in Hockenheim. I've not been impressed by him in a little while, but I was impressed in Bahrain. I've got George Russell 8th. I got Lando Norris having a better race this time to finish 9th. And I got Alex Albon also getting another point in this one. And I got Fernando Alonso getting the fastest lap. So that would be good points once again for Aston Martin, who are currently 2nd in the Constructors' Championship. And, yeah, I got Max winning again from pole position. I got Perez 2nd to get a 2nd Red Bull 1-2 in 3 races. I got Carlos Sainz getting on the podium for the 2nd race in a row. You got Fernando Alonso just finishing behind him in an Aston Martin. You got Leclerc struggling. His car doesn't fail, but his car has issues. Okay, I'm a visionary. He's going to finish 5th and having a bad race. George Russell will be 6th. Gasly, I think he'll finish 7th. I think, yeah, obviously it's just predictions. The risks are there to be taken, but, you know, Gasly getting 7th is actually possible in my opinion. You've got Stroll getting 8th, so both Aston Martins in the top 10 the first 3 races. Is it too ambitious? I don't think so. I was pretty impressed in Bahrain. And Alonso's bloody brilliant. Lewis, I predict him not having a great race, but still finishing 9th. And I've got Norris rounding off the top 10 with Sergio Perez getting a fastest lap point, which could be key for Red Bull. So, yeah, those are my predictions. If you enjoy my league, you can. SUPRBRU is the spelling of the website, superbrew.com. It's in big letters here. You click on tournaments, click on the S, find the motorsports section, which is somewhere. There it is. And there'll be a plus sign. Click on the plus sign, choose your team, or you can say you're neutral. All that does really is determine like what public league you put into. So if you're interested, but you can just pick whatever. And then you can go and add a pool, join a friends pool, and my league. There'll be a search bar, and you can just literally type in "they left." I don't pick the codes. The website auto generates it, and it said "they left." That doesn't sound like a code that makes people join, but that is the code. Or you can type it of Predicts or Davidoff's League. Any of these will work as well, so it doesn't have to be the code, but you can find my league pretty easy. It's a public league. I don't know why I've got to approve you manually, but yeah, there's 6 people currently. I didn't do too well, clearly. Can you predict better than Peters? Well, join the league, and let's see if you can do that. It's all for fun, no prizes, but I hope you join and have a bit of fun with this. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good... Oh, that's really bad. It should be... It's in the red. Have a good day. and goodbye.